Hey guys, welcome back to Mike's Anime Reviews. I am Mike, and today we are talking about a little cyberpunk anime from 1993. It's 3 episodes long, and it is made by Madhouse and directed by the man who directed Ninja Scroll, and I believe the man who directed Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust as well. So I'm going to read you the synopsis to this anime. In a future plagued by murderers and thieves, a team of convicts turned cops stand guard over the innocent. Three men, Sangoku, Gogol, and Benton, have been offered a deal to hunt down and destroy their former allies and receive a reduced sentence. In return, reduced sentence in return. But if these former criminals fail to complete their mission within 24 hours, their booby-trapped collars will explode, executing them and leaving the city defenseless. Well, what series am I talking about? I am talking about Cyber City Oedo 808. That is Sengoku, that's Gogol, and the guy over there is Benton. So, our story starts out on a space prison of all places. The cells open up and the prisoners are summoned to the basically sort of warden slash sergeant of the police force. Can't remember what his name is. And he basically makes them an offer. Come work for us and we will reduce your sentences. And the two of them are like, okay, yeah, sure, let's do this. Sengoku's like, what if I just kill you with this knife that I have? And then, out of nowhere, he gets locked with. They all get locked with collars, and they basically have explosives in them. And our first episode starts out with this giant skyscraper gets taken over, and the team is sent in to basically rescue the people and basically deactivate this this security system for the skyscraper. And so basically it starts off with them trying to get into the skyscraper with Gogol and Benton having no basically real access into it. The only one who gets into it is Sengoku. And because Benton and Gogol have their own episodes. They each get their own episodes. But the other characters have little roles in them as well. And it starts out with them trying to get in, and they find out that whoever basically took control of this security system in this skyscraper is they're basically looking for him because this guy wants to kill the man who made it. And he gets control over, what do they call it, a 5,000 gigawatt laser satellite. It's pointed at the skyscraper. So they don't have much time until this laser goes off, destroying everybody and everything in the skyscraper. So Sengoku gets in and is basically like, he finds the guy who built the skyscraper, and he's like, oh, leave me here, like, I'm so protected, and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no, like, we need to get out of here, like, tell me how to deactivate this, like, let's go. Then out of nowhere, this, like, I don't know what you call it, like a hover car basically flies through the window trying to kill them, and he saves the man. He saves his life, and he's like, okay, he really only wants me. He doesn't want anybody else in this, the skyscraper, the building, basically. He's like, what are you talking about? And he tells him the story about how he had a partner who helped him design and build the skyscraper. And he killed him in order to get all of the credit, basically. And he like throws him off like the side of the building, or in the building when it was getting built. And then Gogol comes on the walkie-talkie basically, and he's like, "Hey, Goku, we found this guy who's controlling the security system." He's like, "What? Where is he?" And he goes to track him down, and he is basically, his body merges with his dead body merges with this computer system, and he has complete control over it, and basically comes down to him and Son Goku fighting. He uses like these like tentacle cables, and like he can like predict Goku's moves and stuff. That doesn't work because Goku, well, it works at first. So he like gets impaled several times. He basically walks up to him and like just stabs him in the head, like, because he wasn't predicting that. I don't really want to go into too much detail for the second and third story, but the ending of this one is basically Goku defies a direct order and basically ends up not killing the man because the man confessed to murdering his partner. And he gets 10 years added to his sentence. And that did not really fly for Goku. But so he didn't really get any time reduced off of his sentence. And, you know, I don't really know what more to say about this. The second episode is called The Decoy. And it's about this, basically it's about this top secret weapon and somebody gets a hold of it. It's like a power suit, basically. It's a pretty cool episode. I don't want to go into too much detail because I don't want to spoil it. And then the next episode is called The Vampires. That explains itself, basically, the vampires. It's about cybernetic vampires, and they have, I shit you not, they have robot saber-toothed tigers that shoot laser beams out of their eyeballs. Oh yes, they do. I gotta say, this series is very well animated. Madhouse did a really good job. It oozes cool. Like, this show is very cyberpunk, very 90s nostalgic awesomeness, in my opinion. You can get this show for real pretty cheap. I paid $10 for this DVD set. It's not that hard to find. There is some graphic violence in this at some points. So if you have children, don't let them watch this. Oh, and there's a ton of swearing. I lost count of how many times they say the word fuck and cocksucker. So check this show out. It's probably one of my favorite OVAs from the 90s. They have a lot of fun with it in the English dub. Like, there's just they take a lot of liberties with it at some points, and they like 18 it up. But I cannot recommend this show enough. Go check it out if you love anime from the 90s. It's not like anything you've ever seen before, probably. A lot of new fans really probably don't know about it. And, but a lot of old fans do. So if you find an old fan of anime and you ask him about this, he or she will probably know about it. Go check this OVA out. I cannot highly recommend it enough. It is a fun, basically thrill ride of an anime. You will not be disappointed. This has been Mike from Mike's Anime Reviews. Catch you later. Peace out.